Hello, I'm David, and today I will be giving a persuasive speech on something that many of you have heard about, argued about, or listened to arguments about. This topic is very controversial in our day and time. I'm going to explain the pros and cons of abortion. Also, I will be arguing my point of view in order to persuade you to see the issue of abortion the way I do. But first, we need to understand what abortion actually is. What is abortion? Abortion is when a pregnancy is deliberately ended to prevent the birth of a child, also known as the termination of a pregnancy. In ending the pregnancy, an abortion destroys a developing child. This is what an aborted child looks like. There are broadly two ways to have an abortion, medically or surgically. Medical abortion, or the abortion pill, which looks kind of like this, involves taking medicines to end the pregnancy. Surgical abortion consists of a minor operation, either awake or asleep, to end the pregnancy. Now that we know what abortion actually is, let's look at some pros of having an abortion. However some people and myself may stand on this issue, many people believe there to be a positive side to having an abortion. Remember, her body, her choice. All abortions take place legally in the first trimester of a woman's pregnancy. The reason that this is perceived as a positive is because many people think that unborn children are not people because they cannot live by themselves. Another apparent positive of abortion is that it gets rid of the unwanted problem of a child. Women who have abortions do not have to deal with the child when they abort it. In some cases, medical emergencies compel a woman to resort to having an abortion. There is a possibility that her own life might be at risk if she delivers the child. Now, let's look at some cons of abortion. Despite a few positives, abortion does have a negative side to it. One major problem with having an abortion is that it denies someone a well-deserved life. Abortion ends a life. Abortion often leads to unwanted memories, which can result into great stress and depression. Some women experience a feeling of guilt, which lasts for their whole lifetime. In short, abortion can turn out to be a lifetime worth of regret, because they later realize how wrong their choice was. Taxpayers' dollars are used to allow poor women to access the same medical services as rich women. The tragedy of abortion is included in these services. Now, let's look at how I feel about the issue of abortion and why you should feel the same way. I think I have made it clear that I'm against the issue of abortion. Abortion does not terminate a pregnancy. Abortion terminates a child. I do not agree with the process of abortion or the reasons people have for committing the act for destroying a human life. Abortion is morally wrong and a terrible decision to make. Here are some reasons not to agree with abortion. As I said in the cons section of my speech, abortion denies someone a life. Just because somebody does not want a child doesn't mean that they need to destroy its life by abortion. Abortion does not make you unpregnant, it makes you the mother of a dead baby. Another argument I have against abortion on the more religious side of things is that life begins at conception. Many people seek to leave religion out of the argument over abortion, but how can you? A soul is created at conception. A human is created at conception. Who has the right to destroy a gift from God, a child? I know this is not always the case, but can people's mistakes be justified by having an abortion? Many young women today make mistakes and end up pregnant with the child. Can this be justified by just doing away with it through abortion just because it is unwanted? Many people say that adoption is not an abortion alternative, but I say, how is it not? The child does not deserve to die through its parents' mistakes. The last point I want to make regarding abortion is that in many cases it creates great psychological stress on the person who goes through with the operation. I also made this point in the cons section of my speech. Many women who have an abortion later regret the decision in life and have to live life knowing that they destroyed a human life just to get rid of a problem. These are the reasons that I disagree with abortion. I hope that they shed some light on your eyes and help you realize that abortion is wrong. In this persuasive speech, I have explained what abortion is. I have also made clear the pros and cons of abortion. Lastly, I have made an effort to persuade you to see the reasons why abortion is wrong. The issue of abortion is an important subject and problem in the world today. I would ask that you please take what you've learned from the speech and tell the people around you. We must do what we can to prevent abortion. Thank you for your time.